tonight, Worcester police investigating the city's second homicide of the year as friends and family mourn the death of a young man. Plus, Worcester's oldest brick building will be transforming into a new space, what the developers have in mind. Good evening, everyone. I'm Brittany Schaefer. A double shooting in Worcester Sunday leaves one man dead. It's the city's second homicide of the year. Police are now investigating while friends and family of the young man are mourning his death. Our Rosalind Flaherty joins us live now with the details. Rosalind?
Brittany, this all happened on Sturgis Street early Sunday morning. Police say they are working hard to identify the suspect, while friends of the victim say they're remembering him as a great person. A makeshift memorial grows on Sturgis Street in Worcester. It's where a 23-year-old man was shot and killed early Sunday morning. A second victim, a 28-year-old man, was injured and is in serious condition.
Very shocking. Very shocking.
Edgar Velez says he was good friends with the 23-year-old victim, who he identifies by the nickname of Jompy.
He was a good guy, always smiling, never looks for trouble.
Witnesses told police a male had come from the side of a home and fired several shots before fleeing the scene around 2:30 a.m. 3 parked cars were hit by stray bullets. Broken glass was still visible Monday.
There were several people there, perhaps an after-hours party. So we're still trying to talk and interview the many people that were there.
Police are working to identify the suspect. They believe the shooting is not random, but are not ruling anything out.
We have limited suspect information at this time, but we are conducting the interviews and canvassing the neighborhood and trying to see if there's any security footage that may have captured that.
As Velez comes to grips with what happened, he just wants his friend to be remembered as a great person.
For me to see this, it's not easy.
Now, police are asking if anyone has any information to give them a call. Rosalind Flaherty, Worcester News Tonight.
Worcester police releasing the name of the woman who was found face down in the water at Lake Park Saturday. Police are investigating the death of 38-year-old Marlene Blue. They say it is unclear if she drowned, and the exact cause of death is still unknown, pending results from the medical examiner's office. Police releasing these photos of Blue and her vehicle. They are asking anyone who may have seen her or her car in the days leading up to her death to call. Police say Blue visited Lake Park often during the past few months. Dudley police seized 90 grams of crack cocaine and arrest 4 people Sunday morning. Dudley police, along with the help of 2 other law enforcement agencies, executed a search warrant at 10 William Street in Dudley. According to police, they found 90 grams of crack cocaine, more than $3,000 in cash, and a loaded gun. 4 people ages 28 to 44 were arrested and facing numerous charges, including trafficking cocaine. Worcester's oldest brick building, dating back to the 1700s, will soon have a new purpose. The Elwood Adams was formerly home to the oldest hardware store in the country, but the building will now transform into apartment units and a retail space. This is according to the owner's Brady Mac Capital Advisory. Principal Hugh McLaughlin says downtown Worcester is a great location for development. He says there will be about a dozen units in the building, and he is glad he can repurpose the historic Main Street building. He hopes the project will be completed by early 2020. A 32-year-old Marine and brand new father from Mashpee is being remembered today. He was killed in a car crash over the weekend. Kevin Quinn died in a head-on collision on Saturday on Route 28. He was coming from the hospital in his SUV after visiting his wife and their newborn baby daughter. There are reports that officers were pursuing the driver that hit and killed Quinn right before the crash. The Mashpee police chief says his department will conduct a complete investigation. A family friend says Quinn was looking forward to being a dad.
But then he was very excited, and the closer the due date got, the more excited he got, and he was just so looking forward to being a dad. Thankfully he at least got to spend a couple of days with the baby and got to have that feeling of what it's like to be a father. He would have been a fantastic dad.
The driver of the other car was also killed. Quinn served 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan. He'll be laid to rest at the National Cemetery in Bourne a week from today. The Massachusetts Pirates hosting a golf tournament Monday ahead of the finish of their first season. The goal of today was to have the players spend time and bond with the community. Our Chandler Walsh joins us live now with the details. Chandler?
Brittany, the Pirates are wrapping up their inaugural season as one of the top teams in the league. Today, they got a chance to interact with the people who have been supporting them along the way. The Massachusetts Pirates take on a new sport.
Yes!
Dozens of fans got the chance to compete against the arena football team in a golf tournament at Wachusett Country Club.
We'll see how good they are in golf.
I think with the team that we have, I think we'll be able to at least give them a run.
Players say it's a chance for them to strengthen the bond with their supporters.
This is a great way to give back and, communicate and hang out with them and get to know them a little bit more on a personal level.
Wearing those helmets, those shoulder pads and stuff, and a lot of guys look unapproachable. When we get to do like this, they get to see the guys' personalities and stuff like that. We get to relate off the field.
Fans, ticket holders, and sponsors headed out onto the greens Monday. They say it's been great having arena football back in the city and are enjoying time with the team.
And I think this is, one of the important parts of being professional athletes, interacting with their fans and, making it all more of that community feel.
Wide receiver Bones Bagante says finding a loyal fan base can be tough for a first-year team, and Worcester County fans exceed expectations.
Our fans here are amazing. They're diehard fans already. Some people can't wait to buy season tickets. They try to buy 2 years in advance.
Golfers also got tickets to the Pirates' last regular season home game, a game the team is hoping lets them go out with a bang.
It's been a great ride so far. Obviously, we're not done. We're not finished. We got to get this championship ring.
Golfers also had dinner with the team and participated in raffles. The Pirates' home game is this Saturday against the Lehigh Valley Steelhawks. Chandler Walsh, Worcester News Tonight.
Early voting is in its third year in Worcester, and the city says it's working. According to the Election Commission, voter turnout increased by 4% from 2012 to 2016. In its first year, 16% of people voted early. The primary race is heating up among Democrats running for the state representative in the 17th Worcester District. And the candidates all support early voting. Candidate Stu Loosemore says the main goal of early voting is increasing convenience and participation.
There are some people that can't make it to the polls on election day for whatever reason. Work schedule, childcare, travel, transportation. You start to create more days that people can go and vote. You can increase participation.
It allows citizens to participation in government. It gives folks more time to vote.
If you're someone like myself who's registered to vote in the 17th Worcester District, I can go over to the 13th Worcester District over where Worcester State is and cast my ballot.
According to the city, 22% of voters in the state took advantage of early voting in 2016's presidential election. The Battle of the Badges is returning to Worcester for its second year, and the American Red Cross says it couldn't come at a better time. The annual event pits Worcester Police against Worcester Fire to see who can get the most people to donate blood. Hundreds of people came to the DCU Center to donate last year, making the Battle of the Badges the largest blood drive in central Massachusetts. The Red Cross says they are currently in an emergency need for blood donations. Donors will receive a free Big E ticket, lunch, and the first 100 will get a free Massachusetts Pirates ticket. The blood drive is this Thursday starting at 10 a.m. A central Massachusetts boy is preparing for his 4th year running a lemonade stand with proceeds going to an important cause. 9-year-old Tyler Hardiman says sells lemonade and gives the money to veterans through the group Project New Hope. His family says he believes in giving back to those who served our country. The lemonade stand has gained more and more popularity every year. The Grafton boy has raised thousands of dollars in the past 3 years. This year, the stand will be open Friday afternoon on August 24th on Barbara Jean Street.